Papa at Myshire Farm. We wanted to show you our how we're getting along with the barn development here. As you can see, we have our aviary backed up to the barn, or the barn backed up to the aviary, and we've done a lot of work here using recycled material. I'll point that out to you as we go along, trying to repurpose some stuff, and we've had some great luck with that, and it's really helped out the cost of this facility. So we'll move over here a little bit. I want to show you something else, and we'll get started. Okay, so from this view here, we can kind of get what I'm shooting for on this building. There's a couple things. One, this is kind of an old factory, how they lit up an old factory, and we need daylight in this building. But the other thing is I went to see the Ark in Kentucky, and it was a fantastic little day trip. Recommend it to anybody. When they say think bigger, they mean think bigger. So, but if you squint your eyes here and envision the bow of a boat in front of this, okay, if you just close your eyes and then imagine that it's an Ark, I've dubbed this thing the Ark. It's the Quail Ark and the Ark for short. So if I'm referring to the Ark, that's what I'm referring to, our new quail barn. You see the bow of the boat? You just see it. It's an Ark. Here we go. All right, here we are in the front of the barn. We'll get access through here. I don't know if you've seen the videos of us raising the beams and stuff. There's also a picture of the front, a little hand sketch that I made of the front of this barn and how I'm hoping for it to look. I've got a lot of that built now. I've got the service door built, the garage door I've built, and this door up here is there's a second floor to be put in here, and we'll be able to throw some of our supplies up there, the foamers and such, and be a pretty big space up there. But these window sashes over here, those are on the front on the building there in the front. Those are reused. A friend of mine just gave me a bunch of old vinyl windows and tore them apart and reused the sash out of there. That was very helpful. These other windows here I bought off a guy that didn't use them and was able to get them cheap. We have a lumber yard in town that is doing a big remodel job, and they had a lot of material that they were tearing out that I was able to buy very reasonable. And you're doing a project like this, you know, I always recommend that you think about it or get thinking about building it a year ahead of time, and it gives you a little time to find some good deals on material or eBay or Craigslist or whatever sources you might have, and just let people know that you're looking to build a barn, and you might be surprised at how much stuff becomes available if you just keep your eyes open. Let's go on inside and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so this is inside of the barn. Obviously, we have these big beams that I fabricated. They're 33 foot long, almost 4 foot tall. Got a really cool video of us bringing them down and setting them. That was quite a feat. But this space here, as long as that beam is, that'll be the upper deck. So this part of the building has a second story. There's a flight of stairs that go up here. Sinks will be here. Back to these beams here. This here is the shipping area, receiving, processing, packaging, yaka yaka. And then from here this way is our hatchery. So the hatchery will be about the same size as what our entire barn is now. And that'll give us quite a bit more capacity that we do need. From here on, there'll be a big doors, big enough that we can get the bobcat in and move equipment in and out. This is the main barn. This is where we'll be having all of our layers and some grow out cages, I suppose. The windows are placed in such a way that our cages will go in between the windows. It's the same cage that we have presently with a conveyor belt and whatnot, but these cages will hang from the ceiling so as not to have anything to work around when we're trying to clean this. And then if you've looked at our conveyor video, you'll see we have conveyors that are moving the poop. And what we hope to do here is to have gutters that move the poop, so there'll be water flowing through. And there's quite a bit to say about the gutters and all that, but we'll leave it for that for now. So that's kind of how it goes. This is kind of in the middle here is for some brooder space and future expansion. And we're really excited about having a new barn for you guys. And we sure appreciate everything that you've done and all the nice comments that we get on what we're doing here. Thanks for watching. Pop at Myshire Farm.